Hi everyone, welcome to hit the target 55. Our target is to hit UGC NET exam. So today we will be exploring motivational theories under human resource management. So we are going to take one content theory and learn it thoroughly. Then we will gradually move on to other theories. So motivational theories comes under organizational behavior. So let's explore. What is motivation? We all know what is motivation. Motivation is a reason or reasons for acting or behaving in a particular way. Motive is applied mainly to an inner urge. So motive is an inner urge or a force from within that moves or prompts a person to action. Though it may also apply to a contemplated result, the desire for which moves the person. So motivation is internal, that comes from within. And there are two types of theories of motivation. First one is content theory, second one process theory. So under content theory, there are four theories: Maslow's need hierarchy theory, Adolfo's theory, Husberg's theory, McLaren theory. And process theory, equity theory, Room's expectancy theory, and Porter-Lowell's theory. So these are the set of theories we have to cover under motivation. And today we are going to cover Maslow's theory. So let's explore more about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow was a psychologist and professor, and he worked extensively towards bringing up the concept of human motivation. And he wrote two articles. The first one was in 1943 in the Journal of Psychological Reactions, and where he first mentioned about human motivation. Then later he wrote a book called Motivation and Personality in 1954. So Abraham Maslow was the pioneer in understanding about human motivation, and he had done extensive research in this area. So his thinking became part of human relations quickly, and a school of thought under human relations which is relevant. So let's understand Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Maslow was categorized needs into 5 segments, out of which first 3 are basic needs or low level needs, and the last 2 are higher level needs. So let's understand what are the 5 segments or categories of needs. First one is physiological needs or survival needs. Second one, safety needs. Third one, need for belonging, association. Esteem needs are the needs of a person to be valued and to be respected in the society. Self-actualization is the supreme need, where an individual achieves its potential. So the first 2 are physiological needs, then comes safety needs, belonging needs, then we move to upper needs, esteem needs and self-actualization. So let's understand what are physiological needs. Physiological needs are our basic needs, means needs for food, water, air, shelter, sleep, clothing, etc. Next comes safety needs. Safety needs brings a sense of security or safety in the person. Those are job, personal or physical security, health. Now we move to need of association or belongingness, where comes friendship, family, groups, etc. So, if you look into it, all of us, or we as human society, we all comes under these categories, and in different stages of our life and career, we passes through each of this stage. First would be our basic needs, then need of security or safety, need of association, belongingness. Then comes, so these three are lower level needs. Then we moves to upper level or higher order needs. That's the esteem needs and actualization needs. In esteem needs, the individual wants self-respect, self-confidence and esteem from others. Then self-actualization is a stage where an individual reaches his own or her own full potential. What maximum that person is capable of doing. When he achieves that, we can say he meets self-actualization need. So this is from an individual context. So we were looking into the need hierarchy theory of Maslow from an individual perspective. Now we will move to an organizational perspective, where how organizations support its employees to achieve their needs and move from basic needs to higher needs. So let us move into the next, where when you take an organization, what are the basic needs employees want from organization? They need a fair pay, which is paid on time, and the other things which mentioned may not be applicable everywhere or may not be provided by all the employers, but a fair pay and a salary paid on time is a basic need of an employee. Then comes safety needs. What are the safety or support he has been provided in the organization, so the person can perform his duties safely, which gives him a sense of safety and security. Health and safety measures, surveillance, access systems, safe working environment. Now we move to the third need, which is the need of belongingness, sense of belongingness, where an opportunity to socializing after work, gym facilities, and activities which give the employee an opportunity to associate with his colleagues after work or outside work or after working hours. So these three are considered as basic needs of an employee from an organizational perspective. Then they move to appreciation, employee of the month, recognition letters, rewards, bonuses, then award nights, celebrations. So that is esteem need. There, the person, the employee is being recognized and respected by others. So that way, the organization is helping the employee to meet his esteem needs. Now comes self-actualization, wherein a person, an employee who was successfully meeting the basic needs and who moved into higher order need has been provided, has been identified, recognized, and he has been provided opportunities to excel. That could be through opportunities for selective training programs, or selecting him or giving him an opportunity or giving her an opportunity in special projects, and freedom to innovate. So this gives or this satisfies the employee's actualization needs. So I hope clear to all of you. So in Maslow's words, the need for self-actualization. Even if all these needs are satisfied, we may still often, if not always, expect that a new discontent and restlessness will soon develop unless the individual is doing what he is fitted for. We all are fitted for certain aspects or certain work, certain areas that makes us or that gives us ultimately happiness. That is called self-actualization. So just to quickly rewind, today's topic was motivation theories, where we know there are two types of motivation theories, out of which we took content theory. In that, we studied about Maslow's need hierarchy theory. We know there are three basic needs which are called lower level or lower order needs and higher order needs. So total there are 5 level of needs. Physiological needs being the first one and self-actualization being the top one. We all go through these stages or needs that keeps us active in our career. So once we achieve one need, we have a natural desire or a restlessness feeling so that we can move on to the next one. That way we all thrive to achieve all these needs. That's all about our today's Maslow's need hierarchy theory. I hope it's clear to all of you. I look forward to your comments and your feedback. Please subscribe, like, and hit the bell button so that you will get more notifications. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Stay connected. Bye-bye.